Hello, thank you all for stopping in for another video. In this video we'll be building a piece of junk terrain, and in part 2 we will be painting it. A lot of the parts I use for this build are common household items. Anything that is not normal or normally seen in a household I will have linked down in the description so you can get it off of Amazon. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you enjoy the video. We'll start by taking our two cans, setting them down on the wooden disc, and measuring out what size we need to cut it to. In order to cut it, we're going to simply take a ruler, run our X-Acto knife down the side of it, and keep scoring a line into it until it's easy to break. Once you have your piece of wood cut to the size that you want, go ahead and set your two cans on it and draw circles where they're going to be sitting. Once you have those circles, go ahead and put down a layer of hot glue and then place the cans on top. After you have your cans glued down, grab your piece of plastic card. First, you're going to measure the tops of your cans so you know how large a piece you need to make a walkway on top of it. Once you have your measurements, draw them out on your plastic card and cut them in the same exact way we did with the wood. Once you have your plastic card cut, go ahead and lay it down on your diamond plate or your piece of metal you're going to be using to add texture to it. Once you have that on there, trace it out and then simply cut it out in the same way. After it's cut out, go ahead and glue it down to the plastic card. After you're done with the plastic card, you need to cut out some sprues. Cut out lengthy sections that are long enough to fit up the entire length of the can. Once you have your lengths of your sprue, go ahead and cut off any protruding parts. After that, shave them down flat with your hobby knife. Then simply use hot glue or super glue to attach them to the side of the cans in whichever manner you prefer. After that, we're going to start working on the pipes. So, take your little straws that you have, cut them to lengths that you think are appropriate, and then once you have them cut out, you're just going to simply add hot glue and place them in the positions that you think looks good. Once you have those on, you can go ahead and place your platform and glue it down on top of your cans, and then attach your ladder wherever you see fit. Next, we're going to go ahead and mix up some Sculpting. In this case, I added a little bit of Gorgonzola contrast paint to darken the Sculpting mold down. That way, if any paint ever chips off, it's not completely white on the underside, and it'll still have a little bit of tint and make it a lot easier to cover up later. After you have it all thoroughly mixed up, you're just going to spread it around on the base until it's all nice and even. Once you have it all nice and even, go ahead and pull out those little bricks that I had showed earlier. Go ahead and start placing them wherever you feel like. You can also place any other pieces that you like, such as scrap metal, barbed wire, or anything that fits the scene that you're going for. After letting that cure for 24 hours, your piece should be ready for prime, and should have something that looks a little bit like this. Thank you for tuning in for this video. Make sure you check out part 2 to see how we paint this. And I really appreciate all the support you guys have, and go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for my videos. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you.